You know, the Prophet ﷺ used to recite so many du'as in the day for everything. You know, when he was eating, there was a du'a for that. When he was drinking, there was a du'a for that. If he was drinking milk, there was another du'a for that. If he was eating something sweet, Allahumma rzuqni halawat al-iman. When he looked into the mirror, Allahumma ahsan bi khalqi fa hassan khuluqi. When he lied down, there was a du'a. When he was walking, there's du'a. Entering the house, exiting the house, walking to the market, walking to the masjid. There were so many different du'as that it's as if he was always engaged in salah, always engaged in du'a, always engaged in remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And every single du'a that he made actually conveyed the meaning of the action he was doing. For example, when he ate something sweet, anyone know the dua for eating something sweet? The dua for eating something sweet is Allahumma rzuqni halawat al-iman. The translation of which is, oh Allah, he's eating something sweet and he's saying, oh Allah, give me the sweetness of iman too. Beautiful, right? He's standing in front of the mirror, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and what's the dua that he reads when looking into the mirror? Anyone know? Yes, Allahumma ahsan bi khalqi fa hassan khuluqi. Oh Allah, I look so beautiful, but make my character beautiful too. Immediate reflection. The Prophet ﷺ's every dua was actually in conjunction with the action he was doing. -1. And I want you guys to think about this. Okay, I'm going to ask you guys things to make you think about it. When you come out of the washroom, what's the dua that you read? Ghufranak. You know what Ghufranak means?
Forgive me.
Forgive me. Why is the Prophet ﷺ asking Allah to forgive him when he just came out of the washroom? 1 second. First think about it. I'll let you guys get the answer. But first think about that. This is a point to reflect, right? He comes out of the washroom, and the first thing says, oh Allah, forgive me. Why? Go ahead. Exactly. Because that was the only time in the day he wasn't allowed to do dhikr of Allah. It's the only time in the day he wasn't allowed to do dhikr of Allah. So when he comes out, the first thing he says, oh Allah, I'm sorry for not using that time in your dhikr of ghufran. Oh Allah, your forgiveness. Right? Which shows us how our mind should be. We should be the subhanallah, mashallah, alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar brothers. You know, like brothers and sisters who are always saying that. You know, there's some people who just keep doing dhikr. There was one person from the Indian subcontinent, his name was Hakim Astaghfirullah. His name was Hakim Sahab, but he used to call him Hakim Astaghfirullah because he used to always say Astaghfirullah. Always. You know, aapke bachche ki aaj shaadi hai, Astaghfirullah. He used to always say Astaghfirullah. You know, anyone said anything, chai le lo, Astaghfirullah, Astaghfirullah, Astaghfirullah. They call him Hakim Astaghfirullah because he wouldn't stop saying Astaghfirullah, right? He kept saying it, he kept saying it, he kept saying it. And they asked him, what sin have you committed that you keep saying Astaghfirullah? He said, agar koi gunah nahi kiya, to kam se kam martabe to mil jayenge. Because even if I haven't committed a sin, it's possible that these astaghfirullahs may give me a rank in the hereafter. You know, always keeping your son. That's why the hadith is, لا يزال لسانك رطبا من ذكر الله. That your tongue should always be moist with the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.